why is it that these older women believe that there's always a chance that they will have the power of the hot pocket, no matter how old they get? So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. Lisa Raye, Diamond from Players Club. I mean, young, beautiful woman, has gotten older now. But just like a man who is trapped in the thug mentality, the same thing happens to a woman who is stuck in the thought mentality. She believes that she still has the hot pocket power that she once had. The only problem with that is she doesn't. Now, she has recently said in an article that she will only deal with a man who can pay her bills, who can pay what he weighs if he wants her to stay. Now, she even went so far as to say she's so valuable that he can't afford the fee, but he can't afford the bills. Now, here's this woman who has no man, who is well beyond the wall, and she still believes that she can have that effect on men. Why? Because women believe that a man, just because he is intimate with you, wants you. And the bottom line is, nothing could be further from the truth. Just because a man is intimate with a woman does not believe he wants that woman. As a matter of fact, dare I say, most times a man is intimate with a woman that he wouldn't even consider for a committed relationship, or even a makeshift committed relationship, not even friends with benefits, just something to have fun with and then move on. And that's one of the situations we're dealing with in this particular society. Guys just don't know that the more time you waste doing things you shouldn't do, the more time you'll have recovering from those things. And recovery is not always an easy thing. Sometimes recovery will put you in a certain position, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. That position is not always possible. That position is almost always negative. You have to know that a woman will see you and size you up to see if you're the type of man who will pay what you weigh. And once she realizes you are that, she will never view you as anything differently. And that's cool. If you present yourself that way, you deserve to be treated that way. But the problem with that is, if a woman meets 5 men and they're all like that, she automatically assumes the 6th man is like that as well. So an older woman will get to the position where she believes that she's desirable like she used to be. And the problem is, if you ain't got no man by now, you never were desirable as anything other than something to have fun with, something to play with, never something to stay with. And many times women just don't understand this. I promise you, the majority of men out here will be intimate with almost anyone. Catch them right at the right time, man, the right level of arousal, man, and they'll be with a woman they'll regret forever. Be with a woman they'll deny. You put them on the stand in the court of law, they'll deny they ever seen that woman. But they know good and well that they were intimate with her, and not just intimate with her, enjoyed it. So if you're a fairly attractive woman, yes, you can be 70. And if you're fairly attractive, there's always going to be some man who shouldn't be intimate with you who would. Because contrary to popular belief, there are men out here with money. There are men out here with great physiques. There are men out here with all of those surface prerequisites that you think will make it easy for them to get women, but they can't get women far enough along the process because they don't have a mouthpiece. They don't have any real internal self-confidence, and they don't have the I'm the prize mentality. Well, when they speak to a woman, they speak to her from a position of, you're blessed to be speaking to me right now. So let's have a good time and have a good conversation. Now, to juxtapose that against a woman who's older, not even as old as Lisa Raye, but a woman who's older and realizes that her options are nowhere near what they used to be. Let's take a listen.
I'm not gonna lie, like when I was in my 20s and 30s, like there were certain things like right out the gate, if they said, I'm like, turn off. And they were superficial things.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
You have to forget about having a type. Standards and types are two different things, but for me personally, I had a type. They had to be 6'1", muscles, high yellow. They began to give me headaches. They gave me so much hell that I said, you know what? I want an ugly dude. I don't care anymore. Give me an ugly one.
An ugly dude. I tried to ugly dude.
I didn't have to go that far. God spared me. I got a nice one, and he's still easy on the eyes. But
it's tough though, because if you you try to call yourself being deep, you're like, oh, I'm gonna look below the skin, so you know, whatever.
But you like what you like. You like what you like.
Yeah.
You like what you like. Yeah. So don't go doing something you're gonna throw up every time.
We want to the difference between types and standards. Like I want you to go deeper into that.
Okay.
I tell people that are single that say, girl, he's not my type, and I try to hook him up, and then I said, girl, your type don't with you.
Right.
Your type that you like doesn't like you.
I don't have a type.
You don't.
No, I don't have a type. A physical type, I definitely don't have.
So a type, but you have a standard.
I have standards. No, those are pretty low.
See what I mean? Now, when you think about that, here's a woman who is in a situation where, hey man, she understands that her options are not the same as they used to be. Why? Because she's a realist. She's not living on her past. And also, she doesn't have quite the artistic reputation that Lisa Raye has. See, Lisa Raye lived vicariously through the Diamond character, and she got a lot of attention because of that Diamond character. Hey, bro. Hey, look. Hey, bro, you got to watch my front tie, man. So you got to keep in mind that a lot of times these guys be in a situation, man, where when you think about it, they put themselves in a situation where a broad will put them in a situation where they'll believe that they have more power than they do. But then let's take a look at this woman right here who understands that she has no chance at all. And she's just going to get drunk and drink wine with her homies. So let's take a look at this one as well.
Bitch is old today. I passed half my life expectancy. A bitch is old today. But I've been told I still got good pussy. So shout out to all my old bitches. And shout out to all my young bitches. Shout out to all my pretty bitches. And shout out to all my not so pretty bitches. A bitch is old today. And I'm shouting hoo ha hooray. A bitch is old today. But I made it here gratefully.
So a lot of times, man, you put yourself in these situations where you elevate a woman above a level that even she thinks she needs to be on. And if you elevate a woman above the level that she thinks she needs to be on, then you put her in a situation where you're doing more damage to relationships and interaction between men and women than you are doing help. And as men, we should be trying to put ourselves in a situation where we're helping the situation more than we're helping the situation more than we're hurting it. But many men don't buy into that concept. Many men would rather sit around and just be a part of the problem as opposed to part of the solution. And I just believe that being a part of any problem makes you a cancer to the society. So when you meet a woman, always make sure you give her what she deserves for what she presents. And there's no way that a man should be taking this type of talk or this type of interaction from a woman like Lisa Raye. Because I mean, I don't know Lisa Raye, so I can't say anything's wrong with her, but she's just too old to be placing these demands. When there's a younger woman, the old diamond can't have these demands because there's a younger diamond out there right now with these same demands. So even for the beta male cell mangina who's going to acquiesce to the demands of a woman, younger diamond is still a better option. Why? Because two things will never change in this society. A man's value will increase with his success and financial accomplishment, and a woman's value is at its highest when she's young. Youth versus juice. When a woman has youth, the world is her oyster. She's just plucking pearls. When a man has juice, the world is his. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Now I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her.